Good evening, everybody. It's Monday, January 16th. We're 2 weeks away from the FLL Championship. Back to coaches meeting, kind of a thin crowd this evening, kind of expected that, but it is being recorded and will be up on YouTube. As far as any announcements, I guess really nothing new from me. I'll just reiterate self-serving fundraiser in the program that we're putting together. It looks like it's going to be about 20 pages. We might be able to get it down to 16. But if parents, coaches, grandparents want to put a little message in there, congratulating their child, their team, uh, the money does go to Badger Box. We're a nonprofit organization, and so visit our new website in like a week to see what we're doing with that money. Uh, Basically some good stuff, if I can say so myself. Anyway, self-serving ploy there. Jay's gonna perhaps talk about the kids calls, Zoom calls that we have coming up. They're Sunday the 22nd, Wednesday the 25th. I don't want to steal his thunder, so I'll leave it there. Other than that, I don't have any further information.
Hey guys.
Well,
Hey Jen. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brian.
I was just going to do a plea for judges
Yep. Go
for
ahead.
state.
Go ahead.
We're okay.
Got about half
We're
the judges we want for state, so could use some more judges. So if your team's not at the competition, you want to learn to judge, go sign up on go to the firstinspires.org, same place you sign up for your team. Click on volunteer tab, and then search for the Wisconsin State Championship.
Just go over a couple things, maybe one or two things we had in Slack this week. Someone had asked about table size last week on call. I think it may have been before the call on Slack, but I did contact Max and being told that the pit tables will be a 3x6 table. Of you wanting to tailor your display, that's what I'm being told. I guess I should clarify with him. It's a shared table back to back. Do you guys know that? Do you know that at all, Craig?
Yeah, they will be every table will be individual.
Okay, so there you
It's
go, guys.
yeah, it's 4 rows of six or 6 rows of four. I can't remember exactly which one, but everybody has their own individual space.
Okay. So that's the only thing I remember seeing on Slack for the week. As far as questions, let's address the kids call. So the kids calls will be just like this, just like the coaches calls, except for we're going to give the kids an opportunity to interact with us one on one, or as referees and judges talking to the kids, and they kind of drive whatever topics they want. We'll let them ask any game questions or anything that they just haven't run by their coach or didn't quite understand. Here, we'll let them go straight to the horse's mouth here and help them out. And that will be on January 22nd, which is a Sunday. 5th, which is that following Wednesday. Start at 6:30, and we'll go into 7:30, 8ish, whenever the kids get tired or the old people go to sleep. That's all I got. Hey Jen. Hey Danny.
Okay.
So, just so for the kids calls, then you said that there'll be two reps on the calls to meet the first requirement.
Yeah, so I have at least one other referee committed to be in there the whole time, who is it's EO, so you guys know it's obviously youth protection, all that stuff. So the kids will be allowed to join from their own home. Have to be in a meeting with you guys. I mean, obviously coaches and parents are welcome. The calls will not be recorded. They're based on the kids, and we don't want some kids may be joining on their own and they can't really give their consent to have faces out, so that'll be recorded.
Okay, and to confirm, okay, so those are referee only calls, so game board only calls, yes?
Nope.
No, I'll be there.
Just hanging out.
Oh,
So it's we're gonna have some a judge or two there, some referees there. If the kids just want to come and chat about how their experiences have been, they want to talk to other kids about the presentation or how we're doing stuff, or hey, how do you guys have your get your gyro to work or whatever. It's just an open topic for anything the kids want to talk about. It's like the coaches call.
Okay, all right, good. That was my main question for today, is if it was also open to judging or room type questions. So thanks.
Yep, any and all questions they can ask.
Jay, do you have a different Zoom link set up, or is it gonna be using the same one?
Yeah, I'll send them my link. I don't have access to the admin side of this one, so I'll just send them my link. I'll
Okay.
get that to you guys this week. Add to the link in the newsletter, and I'll send it out if it's Slack too.
Okay,
Don't have any specific questions. I'm looking for information on this amazing game that's coming up, but other than that, I'm good.
Amazing game. What are you talking about?
You said you were going to come up with a fun game. So we're looking for the drop.
So yeah, we have something planned. It hasn't been given out to coaches yet. It's kind of finalized on our end. I'll have to share it with Craig and Brian tonight. Something we put together for you guys. So as soon as we run it through them and give a thumbs up or thumbs down or make any changes we needed, we'll give you guys all the information. It's something that will not be, it's custom tailored, so the coaches don't have a lot of headache. It's nothing that you guys need to coach the kids on. It's something they will already know what to do.
So mysterious, but exciting.
Well,
we're
I'm-
looking forward to it.
So we have been working on it. It's been a few weeks to kind of put together things, and I know you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but making sure we didn't confuse anybody.
Oh, that doesn't take much these days.
Well, and that's why. So we had something that was a little bit more elaborate in my head, and then after talking to a couple of the other referees and that I've been doing this for a long time as well. We don't want to confuse people into thinking that some things apply that don't, and blah blah blah. So it'll all be clear. Maybe we'll get a sneak peek of that. No, maybe on one of the kids' calls. Maybe
Oh,
next Sunday should be some information coming out.
dun 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 dun.
I can just tell Jay has no ability to keep a secret.
Jay has not told anybody what it is, so we're good. And Jen would tell you.
But you're
and
dying to, I can tell
I'm
that.
pretty excited about it. I think it's going to be a blast. I think it's going to be a fun time. So,
Yeah.
and if anybody would know, Danny would know. She doesn't know.
Okay.
I wouldn't know, but my son might
Your
know.
son would know.
He is nosy.
No
Yeah.
one knows. We're good. We've had a few interesting guesses, though. That was fun. We had, let's see, one person guessed that maybe it was a set of twins that competed on the Lego Masters or something like that. Was going to be a guest appearance, or a couple other good guesses, but nope. All right. Do you guys have any questions then, or anything
Yeah.
that you saw on Slack that you want to share with us or ask, or?
I think we're good. I gotta do we're not staying at either of the two hotels. It was just too complicated, but we are staying at a different hotel. So I think we'll do the grab and go drop off door decorations. We certainly can drive over there. I just have to do that. But other than that, I feel like we're in good shape for as good a shape as we can be. We're still working on some things.
And just to be clear,
Danny, did you stick your name on the list yet?
No, I did not.
Okay.
that's where I was going with that next. Just to be clear, that's not a BadgerBots thing, and I think Jen, you are
Yeah,
in
it's the
charge of
Jen
that.
thing.
Okay.
Yep, I'm in
So-
charge of that.
If anybody needs to get a hold of Jen, she's on Slack. You'll find her. Got a post there, or if you can't find her, then let us know and we'll get you in contact somehow. I don't want to give your
Yeah, I think
information out
Jen,
here,
you
but-
had a Google Doc or something.
Yes,
on there.
correct.
We were
Yeah.
just trying to figure out where we were actually gonna stay before we, like, that kind of seemed important.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think if you're staying at a different location, ooh. And you're gonna be, sorry, Perry's just like coughing up a lung in the other room. You know, and you want us to go over to your location to decorate your doors, then we'll have to figure out how to securely transfer information about where you're staying so that we can do that for you, or we can also have teams just go ahead and decorate them at your tables.
Yeah, we'll figure out whatever is easiest.
Okay.
We're pretty easy going.
Huh.
And
You've
Danny,
not
if I
been
may
spending
ask,
as much time in the basement, I guess.
Oh, we've
What
been
was
spending
the-
plenty time.
what was the complication at the hotel? The ones that we booked rooms?
Room sizes for some of our
Oh.
bigger families.
Okay,
They were out before we could get ourselves, some of our families that maybe are not as proactive also have bigger families, and so the bigger rooms were gone before we could get ourselves organized. So but we
'Cause we-
stayed at the Comfort Inn last year. We're gonna stay there this year. It worked out easy enough. They have queen size beds. It's reasonable for families, those kind of things. So it worked out fine.
Okay. All right. They told us we could get more rooms if we needed it. I just haven't been told that we needed more rooms.
When
So,
I booked mine,
Right.
it showed only 2 suites left available, so maybe they ran out completely. They maybe don't
Oh.
have any rooms at all, because I did not go through the group plan because I didn't want this situation to happen where team can't get a room.
Yeah.
So it showed only 2 available, so that might be, they may have been sold out because
Okay.
it's been 2 weeks since I booked it.
So I
Yeah.
think it's both
Yeah.
of those things, Jay. I think that when we try to book, there just aren't rooms available. Like the bigger rooms, I think they're just totally sold out that weekend now.
Right.
And then the one hotel one like would only let us do it for 2 nights, and so we don't need 2 nights. We only need the 1 night, and so that
Oh.
became complicated for us.
Hmm.
I think that was at the Hampton Inn.
I
They would
not-
only let us do it for 2 nights through the
That's not,
Yeah, that's
All
not
right.
what I understand.
tournament thing.
that's not the way it was supposed to be.
Right.
It was, the standard was 1 night, Friday night, but it was supposed to be available for a second night for those that wanted it. That's disappointing to hear that you got different information.
Was
Alright.
it potentially past the date at which, 'cause usually
Oh.
blocks are a certain period of time, is my experience.
Yeah, I
So
did.
it
I'll
could
have
have
to
been past
follow
that
up.
window. I don't know. I still have to figure out if I'm staying out there, if I'm coming home.
Yeah, we're staying out just because I don't know how late it's going to be, and we have a pretty long drive to come back and then back in the morning.
Yeah, your drive's a little bit longer than mine. So,
Well, I'm gonna say thank you then, and we will see you probably next Sunday. The kids will see you at the coach call. I think they'll do Sunday.
Okay,
So
very good.
we'll see you then. All
All
right.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Very good.
Yep, we'll be
Alright.
the same, Jay, or we'll send you more videos.
Okay, Jen. Good luck.
Thanks,
All
bye.
right, see ya.